Hey guys, I'm going to show you some new updates for the Red Sea Reefer 250. All right, welcome back everyone. Actually 2 weeks ago, something really awful happened to my tank. If you remember, I had a really lovely reef raft orange passion colony that was up in this area here. And to my horror, I woke up one day and I was feeding the fishies, and this orange passion colony was just melting away. It literally went from looking super awesome and beautiful to all white within the span of 2 days. I did like cut several pieces of frags to try to save the colony, but unfortunately every single thing that I've cut from the mother colony died, and was really upset. It was a wonderful colony. I really loved it, but c'est la vie. I don't really know why it died. One one thing that I was a little bit concerned about is that essentially this colony was very near to a red dragon colony that also RTN'd really quickly several months ago. So they were both on that same essentially shelf in my tank, and I thought maybe because all the parameters were fine, but maybe I thought it has something to do with my flow. Perhaps this area wasn't getting a lot of flow. This is not a fact. This is just my guess. I have really no idea why both of these colonies died. But so to possibly remedy this, I decided to essentially reorganize my MP10s. And so before, the MP10s were essentially on both sides of the glass, and they were sitting facing opposite to each other. And what I've decided to do is to move one MP10 back a little bit. So here is one MP10 and it kind of shoots across. And so you see the other MP10, I actually set it in back towards the back glass. So it no longer is perfectly opposite to the other MP10. So if you look from the back side here, see that this MP10 is essentially moving water in the back end of the tank. So from the back, from the left side to the back, all the way to the right side, and the right side is coming in across the front of the tank. So I'm hoping that this kind of new configuration is going to change up the flow patterns a little bit and possibly reduce any dead spots. Again, I'm not entirely sure why why my orange passion died. The parameters all seem spot on. There was no major changes in the tank, so I'm really kind of grasping at straws here. Hopefully this change in the circulation is going to have a positive effect. So when my colony died, I did what any other SPS addict will do to kind of fill the void. I went and I spent a lot of money on new frags. So I got three really nice pieces. Well, I think they're nice pieces anyway. This one over there is, I don't really know what they're called. I think I'm gonna write the names there. I think it's Golden Jaw Droppers is what this one is called. I got another little frag here, which is a Reef Raft Pot of Gold Millie, and I got this other frag called Applejack, and so they filled the void in my heart after the orange passion died, but they created a bigger void in my wallet. And then I picked up something that I've been wanting to get for a very, very long time. Ever since I started a saltwater tank, I always wanted to get one of these, but they were either too big or I couldn't afford it. But here it is. It's a lovely Maxima Clam. I got this for $80 on a Black Friday sale at a local LFS, and I think that's a steal. Usually like something this colorful goes for like $200-300. So this has been in the tank since Black Friday. I kind of struggle a little bit to figure out what's the best way to keep it in the tank, because it's not the foot was not attached to anything. So I have it on this tile and a little bit of putty, and it seems to be doing well. So hopefully this thing kind of survives, because it just kind of looks amazing. All right, so everything else is looking good. I do want to show you a little bit of some changes in the sump because I did make a couple of changes. So here we go. Here is the sump, and didn't have socks, filter socks or mechanical filtration for the past literally like year. And this worked out fine, but it just created a lot of mess in the sump. And then I would clean up this mess every like 3 or 4 months, and I just realized that it took me way too long to clean up the detritus from the sump than it is to just kind of change up the socks or clean up the socks. So I reinstalled the socks. These are the mesh socks and not the fine floss socks, because I like the mesh socks. They're so much easier to maintain. And part of the reason that I went sockless to begin with was it's kind of difficult to take the socks in and out because I had a Fosband reactor, and I had my skimmer, my old skimmer, and they just took a lot of space and it was hard to move things around. So I just got rid of my Fosband reactor. I haven't ran, well, actually I'll rephrase that. So I used to run carbon in my Fosband reactor. And I still run carbon, but right now it's just in a little baggie because now I don't need the Fosband, and I could just easily remove the sock holders in and out. If you're noticing that my voice is not synchronized with with the hand motions, is that I did this video and I recorded this whole thing with a mic that I clip on my shirt while I'm talking, and I realized that after I was done recording that I actually didn't plug the mic to the phone, so I have to redo this again. Okay, here I'm just giving you guys an update on my Red Sea skimmer. I love this thing. It does a great job of skimming. The neck cleaner is awesome. Look how nasty this stuff looks. It pulls out a lot of junk from my water column. And I had the Bubble King Mini 160, which is like $1,200. This thing is like $350, and by far for my tank, this is doing a much better job than the Bubble King Mini. So kudos to Red Sea for making this really awesome skimmer. Works really well, and it's super easy to clean. All right, let's do a top-down tour, and I'm gonna apologize for my wrasses. I have to find a solution for this, but they get super excited whenever they see me going near the tank and they create all these ripples. But I promise that the ripples are gonna get a little bit better as the top-down tour progresses. So here's the Pac-Man, looking good. Needs a little bit of a trim. This is the tenuous, the turquoise tenuous. I really like the colors. It's a very nice shape, very nice transition in colors, and for a highly inexpensive frag, it's doing really well. Okay, my new rock work. I'm kind of moving around some of these frags, but here we have green slimer on the bottom here, and then as we move up. Check out the colors on this. This is turning to be like pure magic. This is the Aura Hawkins Ishinada. I really hope it does well because it's just looking amazing. The color, the blue color is really out of this world. So here is a really expensive frag that looks like a really cheap yucky frag. This is the Jason Fox Jolt. A lot of the new frags that I added are kind of losing a little bit of color, but I'm hoping that they're going to improve as they encrust. But I got big hopes for you, Jolt. Here is the new one of the newest frags, the Applejack. I think it has a lot of potential, so we'll see. And on the top here is, I think this is called Atomic Fireball or Firebomb. It looks like a strawberry shortcake, and I hope it's a little bit more hardy than a strawberry shortcake because I've killed several strawberry shortcakes before. So perhaps because this is a named coral and it's been in aquaculture for possibly a little bit more, it will do better. And this is another kind of expensive coral that looks like a cheap coral right now, the Jason Fox City Slicker. All right, zooming back, and we're gonna look at the center of the tank now. Any moment now. Yeah, there we go. So in the middle boulder we have the pink Cadillac looking nice. Up on top of the pink Cadillac is the bonsai, the tricolor bonsai or bonsai valida. Looks very healthy and is growing really well. And then to the right of it is my what is that? The Cali Tort, the blue Cali Tort, very vibrant. And then this little thing is, well, it's a big thing. It's doing really well. This is the Shockaholic. Remember, this went brown for a good like 6 to 8 months, and it's recovering just like every week it's looking a little bit better. I think I don't know why it's recovering. I sometimes I think it's a new Reef Pro Salt that I've started experimenting with, but it's a little bit hard to know. But whatever's happening, it's good. Then I want to see more of it. It's definitely looking like its former self. All right, here is the Maxima Clam. Wow, this just like, it's mesmerizing. It really is a beautiful, beautiful clam. Again, sorry for the ripples. I really hope it does well and it starts growing, because it's really cool, and I like watching it kind of retract whenever the fish go near it. I think this is $80. I think this is a bargain. All right, some of the new corals. Here is the Reef Raft Pot of Gold, which is a millie. It looks kind of green here, but the mother colony has way more kind of gold tones under UV. And then here is Reef Raft Marvin the Martian with its crazy cool polyps, and this is Reef Raft Rainbow Loom, I believe. And then on the rightmost boulder, we have here a frag of, it's growing really nicely, Major Laser. This is, I really like this Jason Fox Anacropora. I love how it's growing. I love the symmetry. I love the color. I think this was a really good buy. And then to the right is Jason Fox Flame, and I'm finally getting the pink and the blue neon tips, so I'm really excited about this. So if you remember, I had a huge colony of blueberry wine, and I hacked it. Well, actually, I just took this one little frag and I sold the other colony. Here I have another piece of Rainbow Loom, and check out my crap. And my electric Miyagi Tort is coming back in a big way. Those white spots are sand, by the way. They're nothing nefarious, but the color is looking really mean. And that's it. Here is the top view. Things are looking good. Hopefully we don't have any more cases of RTN. I hope the new frags kind of go up and color up soon. And it's just like, check out how vibrant this clam is. It really is like, it really is a cool addition. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you around.